guys, what's up? This is Speaker for the Win 321 here, bringing you another Wi-Fi battle again after a while, because last time I only uploaded some Pokémon Showdown replay battles. So today is time for a Wi-Fi battle, and this one was against one of my good friends, CortexNebula200. And yeah, he was looking for a battle because the Smogon Wi-Fi battle is down, like you all know. So we agreed to do a UU battle, and if you look at the team preview, you see this is actually one of my older teams that I used in my first video. But I changed some items, and Gligar is also a new team member, so yeah, I'm looking forward to see how he's gonna go. And if you're looking at the layout of my video, yeah, it's thanks to the Just Indie for this really cool layout. So thanks, bro, for making it for me. It's really awesome. I really like it. But now let's go into the battle. I lead off with my Flygon because I thought that was the best thing to do, and I'm just gonna U-turn out because I don't want to Earthquake or Outrage at the first turn, because he can easily go into Gligar predicting that. So I'm gonna switch right back out into my Gligar, and to take the possible close combat or Flare Blitz. So yeah, Gligar is also a pretty good wall to Arcena in general, so that's pretty cool. So he's gonna switch out, I predict that, but I didn't predict him to go into Blastoise actually. I just predicted something else to come in. I don't know what exactly, but oh well, that's why I have to switch right back out into my Togekiss to take whatever he throws at me, but he goes to the Toxic, which, yeah, is kinda cripples it, but not really. In the long run, I guess, I don't really need it. But he's gonna switch out and go to his Bishop, and I'm just wanna have some damage at someone who comes in, or at the Blastoise if he stayed in. So yeah, it does some decent damage to this thing, really, because I don't have any special attack investment because I'm a special defensive wall. But I don't have any special attack investment. I don't have any. I just have special defense, HP, and some in defense. So that's all I have. But now I predict him to go for the Swordsness, and I go for the Aura Spare to just take this thing clean out in one hit, and that thing is done. That's one threat lesser I have to take into account, so that's pretty cool. I don't know, maybe he wasn't predicting that because he thought I was a wall, so I wouldn't have it, but it's kinda a risky play of him, but also doesn't really matter in the long run. He has some things to take my Togekiss on, so he goes to his Azulf, and I switch out into my Gligar, predicting the Staltrox, so I can lay out my own. So he goes actually for a Thunderbolt, which I didn't predict, but works out very well for me. And now he goes to the Psychic also, so that kind of tells me the Life Orb. Like you see, he's a Life Orb variant, so that's pretty scary. So I have to switch out, and actually, yeah, I'm just using this dog as a death fodder actually, because yeah, I need my Gligar for the Arcanine and actually no, only for the Gligar actually, but yeah, the Togekiss was going to be really handy for the Roserade and all that stuff, but yeah. And now he goes to the Psychic also, which is kind of weird. If he went for the Thunderbolt, that would be really, really good for him. But I guess he over-predicted, and me going back to Flygon, so that was pretty good. But now I do get the Paralyze on this thing, and I live with 4 HP after the Toxic Recall, so I can get one last hit off. And I was thinking I maybe could take this thing out, but this thing is bulkier than I thought actually. So he's gonna live, and I'm just gonna die from the Toxic, so I'm not gonna be having the chance to take him out, so it's pretty unfortunate. So I go into my Flygon now to just, you know, take it out with the U-turn, which is easily, I get the momentum on my side and all that stuff. So, but he's trying to save that thing, or as death for, I guess. And he goes back into his Arcanine, and yeah, now I get actually the U-turn crit, which doesn't really matter, you would say, but yeah, he does have the Life Orb, so it actually does kind of matter because he has less hits in him right now. So yeah, it happens, you know. You can't change anything about it. It's just that what makes the game so cool, you know. But I switch into my Gligar to take the close combat, And yeah, now he's just gonna go for a extreme speed, because for some reason I was actually faster and I could lay up a sub, but oh yeah. Oh, I know what it is now. This one was Zorok. Oh yeah, okay, I fooled myself. Okay, that was stupid. Okay, this was actually my Zorok. Okay, now I get it. So he took it out with an extreme speed, and he goes to the crunch this time on my Chandler. I thought he didn't had it, because I don't see crunches much on Arcanines, I guess. I don't see that very often, but I live on 4, which is really good for me. You will see. So I have to switch out, because I was predicting the Aqua Jet. In the chat he was like, what? Blastoise can learn Aqua Jet? Really? He was fooling me as hell. Oh my god. And then he just shows me he has this. Oh my god, I was so that was hilarious to see, man. It's good that I switched out, by the way. So yeah, now he has to switch out. I predicted that, and I think I go for a substitute here. Yeah, I think I do that. Let's see. Yes, I do. Okay, I go for the sub, which, yeah, is good, but I'm in front of a Gligar, so that's not very good. So what I was thinking, I was like, I'll just go for an Iron Head to get the flinch, but I didn't get it. So I was like, okay, he sets up the Stardogs. That's cool. That's cool. I can flinch him again. Then I can try to flinch him. Then I go for another one, Iron Head, and I don't get the flinch. I just don't really get it. What is that? So it goes to the Earthquake to take my sub out, and I was like, should I try to get the flinch now? But no, I just decided to switch out, go into my Flygon predicting the Earthquake. So I think that was a pretty good play, but I'm gonna speed this part up because it's really stally. So he Toxics me on the switch, and I'm just trying to outrage the hell out of this thing. Oh my god. And yeah, he's just trying to roost stall me out of outrages, and that's not pretty good, because so unfortunate for me, I get the 3-turn outrage, so that's, yeah, really unfortunate. But now I'm just gonna switch out, going to my own Gligar, predicting an Earthquake, and that's exactly what he does, I guess. Yep. So it doesn't affect it, and this was a really awkward turn. We both toxic in and we both having immunity, so that was pretty awkward. So yeah, I just go for a roost because I need some health back, because that is pretty obvious. So he's going for the Earthquake for some damage, because that was a very obvious move on my part. But the next turn he's just gonna switch out, because yeah, Gligar can't do much to another Gligar, you know. So he goes to his Roserade, and I think I'm laying up my rocks right now. No, okay, I'm just gonna go for another roost. Do I have rocks up actually? I'm not sure. I think I do. Yeah, because of the damage that the Roserade took. So yeah, okay. So here I thought I can live one Leaf Storm because I have Eviolite, you know, and max HP. So I am able to live one. So I leave it on 57 HP, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. So I just go for an Earthquake because I know I can live it, so I need some damage on this thing. But now I was like hoping, come on, miss that Leaf Storm so I can take you out with another Earthquake, but no, he doesn't miss. So yeah, my Gligar dies, which is kind of sad because of the Arcena is already gone, so that's pretty cool. So I go to my Flygon to take it out with the U-turn, but he just gonna save it and get that Azov as a death for right now. So the Azov is out of the way, and now I don't have the momentum anymore. I don't think so. No, because now the momentum is a little bit on his side because of the death for, so that's pretty good. A pretty good move on his part. And this was a stupid move. I just misclicked and yeah, on my Chandler and forgetting the stat rocks were up. So we were chatting, so yeah, I wasn't taking that into account. But oh well, doesn't really matter. He was going to die anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I'm just gonna outrage the fuck out of this thing again for no reason. I'm just leaving this thing in as death fodder because there's not much else I can do, you know. He's just stalling me out. I just try to get some damage if he predicts a switch with Earthquake. which he does, I think now, no, okay, he goes for another roost, okay. This time he goes for an earthquake, and I could get one more hit left, but I hit myself in confusion, which is so unfortunate, but oh well. Okay, so my last Pokemon is gonna be the Cobalion, so now you're thinking you're not gonna win this, you know. But I'm going for these Sword Dance in the first place, because I know I can take one Earthquake, possibly two. So, it goes to the Earthquake, and it's gonna do about half of my HP I had on that point, at that point. So, after the leftovers, I'm sure I can live one more. So I go for the Iron Head, thinking, come on, I get the flinch now. And I get the flinch. So I was like, yes, I can do this. I can still do this. So I go for the second Iron Head, and guess what? It gets another flinch. It's like, wow, the Hex is really coming at the end of the match. Wow, that's really cool. So I go for another one. I'm like, come on, get the last flinch, but it's going down, and it gets a crit. Oh my god, I was so lucky. So now the game decides which one is going to win. Is the Blastoise going to live this close combat? Is he going to? Is he able to? Well, it's going down. It's going down, and it 1-hit kills the Blastoise after a Sword Dance. So Cobalion, you're a beast, man. You're the power. You're really powerful, man. I love you. So, the last Pokemon is going to be the Roserade, who is going to die from the Stealth Rock. So, CortexNebula200, that was a really good game. We sure have to do this again sometime. And, guys, also, check out his channel. He has some really nice content. He also is part of the Pokémon beta, and he also uploads some